Hey everybody. Hey, I need to replace my old decoys. I've got some really worn out old decoys that they just barely work. They're not the best looking decoys in the world. And so anyway, I've got some that I started to make last year, and I did some video and I was gonna post it, but figured at the end of the season, nobody was really that interested in watching a video on how to make decoys whenever they were probably getting ready for fishing or turkey season or something else. So we're gonna go ahead and finish this thing up. Maybe someone can get some use out of it. I usually make these things out of plywood and just paint them up, and it's kind of what I did. I just did a little bit better job this time. But anyway, I'm gonna go through some of the steps, show you what I did. Haven't used these decoys yet. I'm gonna go put them out, maybe fly the drone around them, see what they look like, but I don't see how they could be any worse than what I had last year, or what I've had for the past several years. I'll show you what I've had and kind of the progression I made with them, but it doesn't take a perfect decoy for cranes, but you know, with these guys that are using these deception decoys and the full bodies and some of the stuffers and some of the things that really work well, you know, that would be nice, but not everybody can afford that. Those things, it's quite an investment just to do that. And if you're only gonna hunt a few times, you might as well make something that you can afford, take them out and, you know, use them and get some good use out of them. Most of the time it's fine. You know, if you're hidden good, these things will usually work all right. So anyway, let's look at it and see what we got. So this is what I've been using. You'll probably seen them in my videos. They're pretty basic, and they have these pipes right here. You put a stick, put the dowel rod right there, poke it in the ground, and let the wind kind of move it around. Gives it a little bit of movement. These, I don't have another way to hold them, so I had to tighten them down real tight and put these locking nuts on there. It worked pretty good, but you still move, and still kind of after a while they'll be like this, and you got to go out there and put them back up. And I'm going to fix that, I hope, this year. So this year what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the same concept and put it inside another tube again. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole here, right in here, and then I'm going to put a bolt and a nut on the inside so that this thing won't move. It'll have one in the top like that keeps the hit on that bolt, keep it from going all the way through. And then I'll put one on the inside that will still allow this to slide in. We'll see how that works. Here's an old one. This one, you can see it, it's really thick. These things were really, really heavy. And by the time you carried these around, you were worn out. You could only carry a few of them, maybe 10 or 12, and it just got heavy. So it didn't take long to get up to carrying 50 pounds of plywood around, plus all the stakes and your other stuff. So that's why I switched over to this thinner plywood, as you can see. Much lighter. I don't recommend this. Had a terrible system. Had a little piece of metal in it. It was awful. If you look at this, where I put that in there, this won't go because it takes up too much room. I'm gonna have to probably take something and bore that out to where this will set in there just a little ways. It's a lot thinner now. Doesn't turn real good, but I think it'll work.